Sunday morning, guys. So, as usual, we are just looking for a place to study, passing by malls in my area. So, I had a heavy brunch in a Japanese fast food chain. And the search for a study place continues. There is some Batman exhibits here. You can check this area in SM North. I'm looking forward to this movie. Looks interesting. And we found this study place, but I don't feel focused in this place. Maybe because of the too much sugar that I have for brunch, and the coffee that has a lot of sugar as well might not be good for concentration. So I've been staying here for 1 hour and I can't focus. Maybe because of the noise, the music, the people around talking. So just transfer to another place. Unproductive. Finally found a place to study. I think we can focus here. So with my study buddy, see, there's a nice view here. Hello. Ito yung bagong solero. Here we go. Elective Civil and Commercial Law. Let's start. And what is this? Burnt Bass Cheesecake. At least less in sugar. So these are some of these specialty here. Let us critique. Cheese na cheese. Pero I can taste parang cream cheese. No, parang may cream cheese. Texture is good. Parang melts in the mouth pag nasa loob na ng mouth mo. That is a burnt part. Masarap naman siya, dried, as it should be. But the inside, the cheese itself is very good. Masarap din with the chocolate. Ayan. So, must recommend. Oh gosh, lots of plastic pollution. Stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. I just stick up my chin. Ayan, there's a lot of plastics. Iniwan lang ng mga organizers last night, so that's how undisciplined we are about our waste, about being a consumer, not being a responsible consumer, not throwing the garbage on its proper bin. Look at that. Lots of plastics around. So I had some dinner here at Mesa, and I find it sulit, good enough, and the portion, the serving portion is quite a lot. So I actually take out some of these because I cannot finish it on my own. But I felt full and really satisfied. Ich bin satt. Busog ako. Ayan. Okay, so let's talk about the plastic pollution that I've seen earlier as I walking along that street. Okay, so The activity was last night, and early in the morning as I was walking along that street, I've seen a lot of plastics. The one that I've shown you was during the afternoon already. So maybe some of the plastics were washed away already. Okay, so and what I've seen there, most of the people who stayed there last night are the guards, the police, the organizers of the event of that resource that just opened last night. So I hope we can be responsible, no, with our plastic pollution. Because you know what happens to the plastic if we don't throw it properly? It will go to the sewerage, it will go to the ocean. And what will happen in the oceans? Maybe the fishes will eat it, the marine mammals will eat it, they will die, and some of it they will live and they will eat the fishes. And you know, the plastic will turn into microplastics and we will eat the fishes and we will have microplastics in our body. So I hope we have to take care of the environment, of ourselves, our health, and maybe for our children and our children's children. We have to take care of them by doing what is right, by throwing our plastics properly and recycling it now, 2024. Let's talk about what can we do to minimize our plastic pollution as consumer, no? Lahat naman tayo, we consume a lot, di ba? From food to textile or whatever, no? And sometimes, or most of the time, we are forced to use plastics. You bring your own plastics, no? Bring your own bags, so you don't need to pack something with the plastics. And maybe another thing would be buy in bulk, like maybe one or twice a week grocery instead of like every day go to the grocery and use one plastic, single-use plastic again. So maybe you can plan your grocery and just bring your bag, or at least if you forgot to bring your bag, you're just using one plastic because you did your grocery once a week or twice a week. Okay, so you use less. Another thing, another tip would maybe we can support those companies. So I'm vlogging, you know, sometimes I'm exposing some of the restaurants who are not using or disposing their garbage properly or using too much plastic. So maybe we can support those companies who take care, who show corporate social responsibility with the garbage, with the plastics, especially with the plastics. And of course, on our own, we have to recycle our plastics. I'm recycling my plastic, but sometimes if I cannot recycle it, I have no use for it, then I'll just throw it in a proper bin. Okay, so there is bio, there is paper, there's plastic, there are metals. So we do it in our condominium. So I follow it strictly, hoping that and I've seen it, you know, there's a different truck who collects this plastic garbage. And of course, alam naman natin yung reuse, reduce, and ano pa ba yun? Recycle. So alam niyo na yun, 3 hours na yun, 4 or 5 hours pa yata yun. And then of course, you have to speak up. I hope I'm not the only one who was talking a lot about this plastic pollution. I hope everybody, you teach your children, be a good example to your children, to your apo, sa mga kapatid mo, sa family. Do it, okay? So I hope you'll be a good example to them. This is my advocacy, and I've seen a lot, I've traveled a lot in Europe, and the beauty of people who are educated and disciplined, you know, hindi lang educated, lahat naman siguro tayo, alam naman natin yun, but we're not practicing. I've seen it, I'm an observer, and I've seen it a lot in the Philippines. Maybe the education is lacking or did not stick kasi hindi natin ginagawa So, ano ba? So these are our choices that we can do, one decision at a time. I hope it will be an automatic to take care, to think of the consequences of just throwing katamaran lang just because we're lazy, we did not just throw it to garbage. There are consequences to that, and I hope everybody will think before they throw their garbage. Guys, please do take care of your health, our environment. It will come back to us. Diba, alam nyo naman yun, tag-ulan. So, itong mga plastic na hindi natin tinapon properly, it will just clog up our sewerage at magbabaha. Tayo rin na magsasuffer. So, I hope all of us, you guys, the children, everybody, will do their part. Okay? So, I think ganun lang muna for today. Ang dami ko na namang sinasabi. I am really affected by Filipinos who are not disciplined. So, I hope we can do something about it. Okay, that's it, and I hope we can create an environment that is healthier and more disciplined society. Okay, have a restful and relaxing Sunday, productive Sunday. Good night, guys. That's all for tonight, for today. Choose. Bye bye.